there, welcome to the Knitting in the Way Craftcast. This is the craftcast that is primarily about knitting, but also about crochet, about sewing, and then eventually sometime in the year, I'm gonna get to some spinning. So welcome, thank you so much for joining. I'm your host, my name is Jamie Stevens. I think we'll put it over there, and that is spelled like that. You can find me on Ravelry as JMailJ, like that. Or you can find me on Instagram as Mrs. Jamie Stevens, like that. So if you are new, welcome, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. And I'm so excited to be back in my own house. If you guys watched last week, there was a special on the road episode. Cannot think of the words today. So this is, you know what, it might be some shenanigans because I really would like to not have a billion edits. So I apologize right now for the way that my throat sounds. Honey, when I tell you that I worshiped my heart out, I worshiped my heart out. And then I came back and was on the worship team this past weekend. So there was a lot of singing and my throat is just done. So anyways, I feel better than I sound. I'm not sick. Anyways, reeling things back in. So I was on the road last week, so I didn't get to do one of my favorite things to do, which is new subbie party. Thank you guys, new subscribers. You guys are blowing me away. I know you could be doing 5 billion other things with your time, and you chose to be part of my crew, my internet community, and I appreciate you. I do. If you guys know what that's from, I want to hear it below. Yeah, that's what kind of day it is. Also, I would like to apologize in advance for these puppies because they are already in rare form. I knew she was gonna do that. Murph, I need you to stop. Come lay down. Good girl. This is my Murphy girl. If you're new and you haven't met my baby girl, this is Miss Murph. You probably won't see my baby boy Marshmallow, but I do have 2 fluffy white little dogs. One is a Maltese and one is a Borky. She's the Borky. Anywho, moving right along, I think you came for the crafting stuff, so let's get into that. Finished objects. The first finished object I don't have with me. If you were watching the last episode where I was on the road, you saw that I finished a crocheted baby blanket. Come on. Before I was so rudely interrupted, I was telling you that on the last episode, the on the road episode, I had showed you a crocheted baby blanket. It was just a big giant granny square with a ruffle around, but I gave that to its mama yesterday at church. So I will insert a picture in here of that blanket. No specific pattern really. I think I have a reference, so if so, you'll see that in that general vicinity. But yeah, that was really neat and it worked out really quickly. I actually finished it on the way down to the C3 conference. If you guys were at C3, I would love to know. Let me know. Anyways, so that was the first finished object. The second finished object, which you probably saw a little bit of in last week's episode, was these socks, right? I should have put them on my feet and then went, what are those? Just kidding. So, aren't they beautiful? You guys, hopefully it's coming across on camera. There's actual silver in here. So yeah, this is probably the fastest I've ever completed a pair of socks because I actually finished them within 5 days. And that is not the norm. If you've watched this show before, you know that I am the queen of having socks on the needles forever. And these, yeah, apparently when I go to conferences and sit in classes, I can get stuff done. So yeah, I will go ahead and link. This is not any particular pattern. These are just my vanilla socks. They have I think I mentioned this last week, but they just have a Turkish toe up cast on. I did do a twisted rib for the top. I hate that you can see that. I don't love that, but whatevs. My legs won't know the difference, but yeah, just a twisted rib here at the top, and they do have a stretchy bind off. If you want to know what that bind off is, I'll put that in a doobly-doo. Yeah, I learned that bind off on the YouTubes, like you learn everything. So yeah, this was really, really cool. This yarn, I'll put the name in there somewhere. I've got a little bit left. I'd love to know what you guys do with your extra yarn from your socks. What I was thinking I might do is take some bread tabby clippy things. Do you know what I'm talking about? The little things that are shaped. I'll put a picture in here. I'm gonna call them bread bobbins because I use them to wind yarn around and make little bobbins with them. Do you guys do that? Yeah, honey? If you're not doing that, you need to step up your upcycle game, okay? But I think I'm gonna use those to make just a little bobbin for darning for later on. And then the rest of it, maybe I will use that rest of that sock yarn to go into one of those nice little granny striped memory blankets because I've not done one of those and I need that in my life. Or, light bulb. Or I should do one of those mermaid blankets, right? And then the scales can be all that's what we're doing. That's totally what we're doing. Yay! Double rainbow all the way across the sky. Do you guys remember that? Okay, anyways, moving on. My next finished object. You guys didn't even see this because I just started this on Saturday, I think. So one of the ladies who has asked me to commission a project for her before, actually washcloths, asked me for more washcloths. So this is one of the washcloths that will go to that client. I believe this pattern is called like the Devon washcloth or something. It'll be up there because, you know, I'm probably wrong. And there's probably like mini emoji me like shaking her head at me with the face palm right now. But in any case, this whipped up super, super quick. I got it done this morning. So 2-ish days. This is just regular little cotton. I didn't even have a ball band on this yarn. She wants 2 more, so she wants a black one, and I think she also wants a black and red one, so you'll probably see more of these. But that is it for my finished objects this week. Moving on to works in progress. Lay down. Really? Like, I don't think we've ever had 2 rude puppy breaks. So I apologize. Maybe they're making up for last week. I don't know. Anyway, works in progress. Of course, I'm still working on a SCARFY thing. This thing is like, I have to be honest with you. I'm not in love with it yet. I hope that by the time I apply the I-cord edging when I'm done and block it, that I will be more satisfied with my yarn choice. But the tweed is, I don't know. All right. So yeah, you guys can see, I don't want to get up. At this point, I am actually more than halfway done. So we'll see how long it will take to complete it. I hope that I fall in love with it because this is a lot of knitting to not love something. And I promise you, it's not the pattern. It's me and that one join that I don't love. But I'm gonna be fine with it. I'm gonna be okay. So that's the first work in progress. It will go live behind the pillow because inevitably Murph will jump up in here and then she likes to make a nest in my yarn and then she gets her leg tangled in the yarn and then she drags my project all across the floor. Bless her heart. Okay, second and final work in progress. I've lost my hook, you guys. I think I mentioned this before. There's a lot of babies happening at my church. A lot of babies, you know, got to get those church numbers up. I'm sorry, that was terrible. But so I'm making another granny square baby blanket. So this one will be different little variations of purple, lilac, however you want to say it. I hope she's done. I hope she's done, you guys. But that is it. That's it for works in progress this week. Of course, we have a hoe of Whipmas Pass, but technically this hoe of Whipmas Pass will also be a work in progress. All right, so I have to give you a little bit of backstory. A billion years ago, I was going to make my younger son a Minecraft blanket. I would probably say that was 4 years ago. I don't know, I'll put it up there. Needless to say, it never got done, and I have all these little, like, if you've ever played Minecraft or if you have a child who plays Minecraft, you know what the little blocks look like. So I have a good number of these little blocks already knit up. They just need to be joined. And you guys already know my track record on joining little geometric shapes, don't you? But we're gonna put that to the side and say that this can happen because I have thought of a good use for it. As I just mentioned, lots of babies happening in my church. So I am going to take these squares, the ones that aren't black, because I don't think people probably will dig black squares for the baby blankets, but I don't know. But the green and gray ones, and do a baby blanket. So you can kind of see where I started, right? And then I'm gonna join those. Can you see me? Does this look creepy? I'm gonna join these together too. And this will be baby blanket for the boy that is expected at my church to arrive. I think he is due in like April or March. So I do have time for this. This is gonna happen. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this and I'm gonna do an applied I-cord edging, I think, if not a garter edging around this. So yeah, there you go. Take that, hoe of Whipmas Pass. You know, you think you're gonna languish forever. You think you're gonna get frogged, but this time you were spared. You're welcome. Right, so you guys know, hopefully. Maybe you don't. I'll remind you because we've only had 1 month before. What I am planning to do at the end of every month, so the last podcast of every month, I would like to de-stash some of my yarn. So back in the day, I used to just buy yarn because it was pretty. And what I'm recognizing now further into my knitting and crochet and crafting career is that pretty things become collections. And I don't have the space to just be collecting yarn. And it's just not kind to the yarn nor the environment. So I have decided that every month I'm going to select some yarn to put up here on the podcast, on the Craftcast, and let you guys decide if you want to purchase it or swap me for it or whatever. So this month we have some gorgeous Malabrigo lace. So this Malabrigo lace is 100% baby merino wool. It is approximately 470 yards and it is 50 grams and it's in the color Velvet Grapes. How pretty is she? And doesn't Velvet Grape sound like it should be a strawberry shortcake character? I don't know. Anyways, it's gorgeous. But if you guys know me, especially if you know me in real life, like I am never gonna wear anything purple or grapey. That's just not my, welcome back Murph. It's not my jam. So, you guys, here's a refresher on how this de-stash situation goes. If you would like to purchase this, you are more than welcome to purchase it. I looked it up and it looks like Malabrigo is currently going, Malabrigo lace is currently going for around $10. So I'm happy to let this out of my hands for $10. And I will even include shipping. I'll ship it to you for free. If you would like to swap me for it, the way that it goes is I will take any yarn that is the equivalent weight, right? So not like lace weight. I do not want lace yarn. I don't want it. Do not send me lace yarn. But 50 grams, because this is 50 grams in my 2019 colors. So this is my colors of 2019. The other stipulation is that I don't want cotton. So I sound like, oh, I sound really demanding. So I don't want cotton, I don't want lace weight, I don't want colors that I'm not gonna wear, okay? All right, so if you want to be in the running for this, just let me know below. Let me know and we can swap it out, my friend. We can swap it out. So, since we're on the subject of swapping, I have to let you guys know about how last month's swap went. So, if you guys have not ever watched before, then you don't know, but I have like the biggest craftation infatuation with the host of the Quirky Monday Craftcast. Her name is Kalisha, but her channel is Nadir Tani, and she's amazing. She's the sweetest, and I love her to pieces. And so last month we swapped yarn, and she spoiled the heck out of me. Like, if I can like go so far as to say that. But yeah, she went above and beyond, and let me tell you, she set the bar super, super high, and I love you guys. But I'm not built like that. I cannot beat her level. I can't match her level. So I almost didn't even show you guys this because she did such a spectacular and caring and kind job in sending me the swap for the yarn that I sent her. I sent her some Knit Pick Shimmer. It was really pretty, alpaca and silk. Yeah. So first of all, she sent me a postcard. It's a postcard from Florida, and she said, I can't tell you. I can't tell you what she said because it was so sweet, and I'm not trying to cry in here, and I'm a crier, but even I love her handwriting, you guys. I love everything. So, okay, first thing that I saw when I opened the package after the postcard was that she sent me these awesome tags from Nerdbird Makery. So, let me make sure I'm saying this right. Yeah, Nerdbird Makery. You guys, can you see? Oh, this is frustrating. Show up correctly. There we go. It says follow your bliss. And do you see? Follow your bliss. Okay. Can you guys see her hair? She got a little bun and there's like yarn in it and like knitting needles and then also little birds and flowers. I'm pretty sure that's me. Like, can we just do a stare and compare? That's me, clearly, right? All I need is some yarn in here. 2 of these awesome labels she sent me. And this cute little sticker. Yes, it's going in my planner. Are you kidding me? Of course it's going in my planner. But of course, there's more because that's how Kalisha rolls. Sorry for the crinkling. She even wrote, like she wrapped it all nicely. She wrote little notes on the tissue paper. So like this one, she was like, this is for your planner. Okay. Beautiful life. Hashtag blessed. Noted. A laugh is a smile that bursts. Can you guys see that? Pretty. Embark on adventure. Hello, sunshine. Be happy, be bright, be you. Instafon. Look at this. Here's is this my color or what? My grays. Love. Pretty grays, more pretty grays. I love the front and the back, you guys. Look at that. I don't even want to use this stuff because it's too pretty. Pink, pink, pink. And my mustardy color. But check out the back. It's got the pink and the mustardy. Look, ampersands. How cool is that? And the mustardy stars on one side and the flowers on the other. You guys, like, that would have already been above and beyond, but then she just wanted to make my heart just melt into a little puddle. So, washies, there's washies. Okay, look it. There's a little floral washi. Yeah, yes, yes, right? Black and white and a little ombre gray. Of course there's pinks. Of course, and the dusty pink. Yeah. And the leaves. This is a record. Record. You know what? You guys should say hallelujah every time that Murph jumps off the couch and barks at somebody. Will you please come back and lay down? Murph. Murph, come lay down. Murph, lay down. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. Did I tell you about the leaf? And of course, this cute little like chevron-y waves. You guys, I haven't even gotten to the yarn yet because she's awesome. So the next thing she sent was for my sewing machine. And you know, as naughty as Murph is today, this is one of my favorites out of what she sent me. Do you see the paw prints and the hearts? Yes, because there are paw prints. Because there are paw prints on my heart. Love, love. I love every last one of them, but love. And then this one. I mean, are there even words? I don't have any words for that. None. Zero. This is mine. This is not going anywhere. This will be made into something for me, 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 me. I'm on that me ministry. That's not a real ministry. Sorry, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna try to go through the other ones really, really quickly. I just love them so, so much. So, okay, I'm gonna show you first. Pretty grays. Right? You guys, how awesome is this? Music, sheet music. These gorgeous flowers with the mustard and the grays. This pretty cranberry. Yes. More mustardy goodness. More berry goodness. And then of course, gold polka dots. They're gold, okay? They're gold. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. All of these, basically everything except for these two, because I've got other plans for these two, I am going to make in my head. I'm gonna make a patchwork box pleated skirt. Ask me if I've ever done that before. No, that's okay. I'm gonna do it anyway, one day, this year, 2019, okay? Hashtag goals, it's happening. So, yes, and like I said, we haven't even gotten to the yarn yet, but she just totally spoiled me. All right, moving on to the yarn, because that's what you came here for, right? All right, so, you guys, look at this baby. Whose color is this? Who's, it's not familiar. Girl, she's real extra. She's got a craft cast. Rude puppies. Oh, my color. Yeah, I love this. Love it, love it, love it. And then, look at this. I've never even heard of this. It looks so, oh, I have. I think they have this, they carry this maybe at Michael's. This is wool-like. it is machine washable. It is acrylic and nylon, so it's 85% acrylic, 15% nylon. Oh, there's a gorgeous, gorgeous wrap on the ball band. I have to show you guys that. Let's see if I can get it to come up. How cute is that? So she sent me a skein of this in this charcoal colorway. Love this. There's a really pretty sheen on this, you guys. So there are, I should have looked at this before, sorry y'all. 678 yards in here. Whoa mama, I can't wait to turn this into something beautiful. Okay, yes, there's more. I'm still digging in the box. Let's talk about these beauties. Let's talk about it, okay? Can you guys see the speckly goodness in this? I don't know what she's gonna be when she grows up, but I know who she's gonna be for. Me. Love. Okay, and she has a sister. It's her ice cold sister. Also with the speckles. They'll probably go together because why not? They go together like na-na-na. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. I'm not done. Not done. I'm almost. Stay with me. She sent me some woolies, thick and quick. Look at this color. This is called mustard. Of course. So you guys, I think you guys probably know what the content of woolies is, but this is acrylic and wool, so it's 80% acrylic, 20% wool. This is 106 yards, so I'm sure this will become some kind of cowlie or hat goodness. And then this one is a Charisma Heather. I love me some heathers, y'all. I didn't even tell her that. This Charisma has Charisma Heather. And this color is called gold. You see the little flecks, and not flecks, but like, it's almost like barber pole. Okay, and there's 93 yards in here. It's 100% acrylic. I love this thing. It's soft, you guys. If you could feel it, it's very squishy. I've never knit with anything in this box. And then, this is the last one. I know it's been a long road. All right, so I'm gonna try not to get emotional, but I'm gonna tell you guys about this. Okay, this is Red Heart. It's a wrap. Look at that. Look at that pretty little pattern on the ball band. So this looks to be about a fingering weight, and there are 1,100 yards in here. It's acrylic. And this color is called Western Occidental. I hope I'm telling you the right thing. Can you guys see the color? There we go. Look at that pretty bullseye. Okay, so this yarn is, I just had the fiber content. I just had it. I know it's a cotton blend. 50% acrylic, 50% cotton. Can we talk about how this is gonna drape? Okay, so I've already decided that more than likely this will be some form of clapotis or something to that effect, some kind of wrap. And here's where I try not to cry. I have siblings. I was raised by myself, but I do have siblings. It's such a long story. I'm gonna give you the Reader's Digest version. My father had 2 daughters other than me, and my mom had a son and a daughter other than me. We don't share any of the same parents, me and my siblings. The older of the 2 daughters that my father has, so I met him when I was like 10. And he brought my sisters out to meet me. And then he died like a year or 2 later. So my sister would have been like 16 or something. And maybe, I don't know, she was really young at that time. Years later, when I was about 17 or 18, she found her way back to my grandmother's house. She lived in a different city, you guys. Found her way back to my grandmother's house and came and got me, took me to her house, introduced me to my dad's whole side of the family. And that's just the type of person my big sister was. Always reaching out to make sure that I felt included, to make sure that I knew who the rest of my family was, and just being super loving and just really proactive and intentional. And she was the bomb. She came to visit me one time. So I'm from the East Coast originally. I'm from Maryland. I was born in DC. I'm from Maryland. I moved to Kansas in the 90s, in 96. So she came to visit me one time and my family, and I had just made a clap of tea. If I have a picture of that, then I'll put it in here. I'm not sure. I might have it, and she might be in it. I'm trying, you guys. I'm really trying. So to make a long story short, a couple of years ago, my big sister was killed. So she was cleaning out her mother's house. Her mom had passed away, and her and her friend were at her mom's house, and they were cleaning. This is my sister's mom. They were cleaning out her things, and the estranged husband of the best friend came in and shot them both, and then shot himself. So my big sister's no longer with us. So when I saw this yarn and I saw how drapey it was and how beautiful, it made me think of her. And Kalisha, you have my sister's heart. So this might have just been like a box of yarn to you. But for me, it's more than that, and it's a reminder that there are people out here just like my sister with ginormous hearts. And although there are crazies and people that do unkind things that we can't explain, we just have to keep shining and being awesome and being sweet and being generous, just like you are. So I'm sorry for the tears and for the drama of it all. I've been sparing you guys of the drama. I'm a super sensitive person, but that's what this was for me. So tears done. I'm done crying. Happy tears. Everything's cool. What a way to end the Crabcast. Okay. Eyebrows up. All right, so that is it. That's the end. Just want to remind you guys that if you're interested, I'm not wiping this off because there's a foundation under here, okay? So you're just gonna have to deal with my streaky face. If you're interested in the Malabrigo, if you want to swap it, if you want to buy it, whatever, let me know below. There might even be a link to a brand new website, because I'm working on a website where people can buy my bags and my stuff and see the Craftcast and know things that I like and support me and, make me YouTube famous. Just kidding. I'm already a knit-lebrity, so, but yeah, no, I'm not really kidding. Not really, not at all. So yeah, so check that out. Let me know below if you're interested in this. You guys, I appreciate you so much. I know. I don't know if you guys are like I am and you watch these Craftcasts while you're knitting, but I do. And it's just nice to have content that I can watch and that I can not be worried about if a little kid, well, I know my little kid's 14, but my kid walks in the room and to know that I can watch something that I'm okay with putting in my brain. I'm very protective of what goes in my headspace and what kind of content goes on. So I try to keep things positive. I try to make sure that this is a place that you can come and feel good about. So I'd love to know what you do while you watch my shenanigans. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching again. If you haven't already liked, please comment, please subscribe, shoot me a message on Ravelry. Do all of those things if you want. And of course, I will see you right back here next week. Bye. There. Thank you so much. You are not sure what you're watching because I haven't said anything yet. So we're gonna start the whole thing again.